I just need a new bike, dude. It's too much. It's like just too much shit. Yeah, yeah, I'm never gonna get rid of it. I love this thing. I got new pegs. I only ordered them like 6 months ago before all this shit happened. Yeah, still looks pretty deep, man. I mean, it looks like at its deepest it's probably a foot, but like I said, the splash from it alone, man. You know, you're gonna get wet. See that? That's not even a half foot, man. It's like 3 inches. Maybe in the very center, it's a little deeper. Yeah, well, and you can see they've got this. Yeah, what do you call this stuff? It's like sandbags or something. Anyways, they got this shit here for traction. So I mean, if you tried, you could create a line, come here, and go like that. But obviously, there's a huge rock in the center. You want to avoid that shit. But it's going to be coming up the bank with all that gravel. That's probably the most challenging. That's a perfect spot to fucking drop your bike. And actually, this one's an interesting line too. I don't know if you see that rock right there, but that guy's waiting to bite you. That one would take your front wheel out real good. And I don't know about this sand shit either. I don't know. I mean, that's way too deep and that rock's too big. And the other side, I don't have enough visibility into, so this is probably the best line. Just staying real close to this and then right up that bank. But I don't know, dude. It's up to you. I've got waterproof boots and they're 12-inch boots, so I should be okay for the most part, but it's more about the splash, like I said. I think you're going to get wet regardless. And I've got those waterproof pants I'll probably pop on if we do it, just to be a little extra dry. Well, dude, it's up to you, man. I think it's a little too cold for wet socks today. Okay. If we hear banjos, I'm hauling ass. Oh, this is awesome. Oh, wow. Huh. I don't care. What do you think? No, it's all good, dude. I'll turn around with you. It doesn't look nearly as bad as the other one. Beautiful views. Yeah. I think you want it to go to the right. You gonna go that way? Oh, sweet. This looks a bit gnarlier. Getting into the proper off-road territory here. Yeah. Well, that's fucking legit, dude. It's pretty well packed, actually. It'll take the wind out of you at times. Just trying to keep up with the road on this big ass bike. Manhandle the shit out of it everywhere. Yeah, there we go. Oh, it's excellent. Tree branch. Oh, it's good. It's so good. Oh, it's so good. You're holding your own, man, for not having too much experience off-road. That's awesome. Yeah. You have a confidence-inspiring bike, right? Oh! There it is. It's okay, I got you. You alright? Okay. Just as I said it, dude, I jinxed you. I fucking jinxed you. You alright? Make sure you got this guy off. I can't tell because it's not super loud. Knock your kickstand down. You want a photo? You're like, not really. Yeah, take a second. Just blame the leaves. Kickstand's down. Yeah, I'll just help from back here, okay? 1, 2, 3. There you go. Oh, whew. Nice. Oh, shit. Look at your brake lever. Oh, shit. I'm taking my helmet off. Dude, this is legit. Okay. Give me a second. I'm turning around. Oh yeah, this is a good little section, dude. Woo! The Scrambler is back. Back in the saddle. Bits. Back in the saddle. Yeah, so here I am on the Scrambler. Putting her through the paces. Trying to ride her as hard as possible. Make sure she's solid and good to go. $3,500 later. New pistons. New cylinder barrel. New clutch. New valves. New cam chain. I think that's the appropriate terminology. New crankshaft bearing, that's for sure. Yeah, new. So, anyways, we're approaching the end of the riding season here, and it felt like I needed to get out, test out the Scrambler before, I put her up for the winter. And I don't know, I mean, first year in Georgia, do you really have to put it up for the winter? I'm not really sure. I mean, I think I'll still have some good riding days here and there. But it's going to be hard getting up here because the days are shorter and it's freezing in the morning time. Today was super cold coming up here. But yeah, she's back. She's back. You did it. I'm still worried about the pipes running a little hot. I think I'm just being a bit of a hypochondriac, to be honest. Hypersensitive to everything after all the money, the breakdown, etc. But it's cold out here, and I would expect on a day like today that I wouldn't feel much heat from the pipes at all. But even right now, it's nice and warm up against my leg. And I've got a thermal liner on under my pants and everything, so I'm just hypersensitive, not a big deal. Shout out to Eric, and many thanks for, pointing me in the direction of a reliable, honest mechanic to start doing work on the Scrambler, because I think had I had to go to the dealer I would probably have the bike in the garage right now, doing work myself. And maybe I wouldn't even have done that. Maybe I would just be like, you know, fuck it. Just tell that I'm done. Because a dealer just would have been way more money. I think my 3500 would have been 5,000, maybe even 6. So yeah. Anyways, thanks, buddy. I am imagining it in the summertime being 1,000 degrees and full of wasps and other insects and woodland creatures. So this is actually a great time of year to be out here doing it. And I imagine in the summer it's a lot busier too. I don't know, maybe not. The high-speed wobble is still there. You know, I started all of this. All of this started with the high-speed wobble. I originally took the bike in to have the tires changed and have a little inspection. Well, everything's been inspected and everything looks okay. I suspect that the rear suspension is a little soft. Just 25,000 miles, almost 4 years now, almost 5 years now of just constant off-roading, touring, tons of weight on the rear. And yeah, I think the rear suspension's just kind of getting soft, starting to go. So I'm thinking maybe the high-speed wobble's due to that. My mechanic, he swears up and down it's probably the tires. He doesn't seem to think the TKC 80s are really, you know, built for 75, well, maybe not 75, 80, 90 miles per hour. I guess I disagree. I had a high-speed wobble problem. Sorry, I'm taking this trail crazy slow because I can't really, like, talk and ride super aggressive. I only seem to focus on one of these things at a time. I had a high-speed wobble problem with the first set of TKC 80s on this bike, and basically solved it by just raising the tire pressure. I think the folks who put the tires on my wheels set it at like 30 and 30, and I went up to like 32 and 40 in the rear. And that's what I'm doing now, and I still have a bad high-speed wobble. You know, it's not so bad that I didn't make it up here today, but it was really fucking sketchy, and you have to take your time and be really easy. And you don't want to get surprised by anything because you're not going to be able to throttle through. I don't know, I think maybe it's the rear suspension. I still have my Metzler Torrences that are like mostly worn out, but have a little bit of tread left hanging out in the garage. So I may slap those bad boys on and just slap on the Metzler Torrences, see how they perform at speed compared to the TKC 80s with everything the same. That way I can kind of get a baseline, and I'll be able to tell a little bit better, you know, what's really going on to cause the wobble, if it's the tires, the suspension, or what. So yeah, anyways, I'm gonna see if I can figure out the rear wobble stuff. Next summer I'm gonna be in the market for a new bike, a second bike I should say. Maybe that will make it clear that I don't plan to get rid of the Scrambler. Yeah, I'm glad to be back on the bike. I appreciate all of you who have subscribed to my channel. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe.